Off with Roger at his side.
Just starting with Gush too, level 1.
Yeah, they're looking to kill the heroes because just straight up trading farm is not good for them.
We're going to see the play here with the tri-lane. Pasha will be able to block off the roll 4 from Fade, but Roger's just getting beaten down in the trees. That's going to be first blood for Paparazzi. They get the kill. Now they'll look towards Pasha, beating down this Tide. He's trying his best to run away. There's going to be a roll forward available for Fade in a few seconds. They'll get the root connection as well. We'll start to push in there. That's going to be his new area of the map that he wants to play in. Ramses
got the silence.
Found out silence. They'll move in. The follow-up silence from Ori. Have they got the burst to kill him before the silence ends? They don't. He'll dop, although he's surely still in trouble. He's trying to go for the illusion bait, but they'll clear out all the... It's definitely worth noting that it's still just a 2k difference. It's not the biggest of gold differences. Down bottom, though, this could make it a little bigger as they find no one. Shut him down with the Atos.
Get to push all the lanes so your map was
top.
Find no one again.
They cancel the TP. No one's unable to get out in time. That Rod of Atos is there, holding him back. As they'll come in up top, they're going to look to see if they can hunt down any of VP. Look at the silence onto Roger. Fade's on top of him. We'll try for the TP out with the Atos of the roll forward. There's no escape for the Shaman. Another pick off here for VICI Gaming down bottom as well. Solo magic missile zip forward upon by the way from Paparazzi. He'll turn into the Razor. He's got the static link as well. Moving in onto Pasha will be held back by just a few hundred gold away. Out to the side, Ramsey dodges the magic missile. He's going to turn back towards Yang. Or he's trying to lead in. Has been hexed. The Serpent Wards are down. They'll trap Bori. Yang's out of mana. They'll continue to chase him. Pasha getting rolled on controlled. Now a pop by the Ravage. Gets the two of them. But Ori, he got the BKB off. Ori still alive. Somehow finally falls. They have the damage with the Serpent Wards. Yang gets nuked down as well. VP, they found three. Comes down straight away. VICI Gaming get on top of the Tide. They've got the backup coming in more than enough to get rid of Pasha. As Pasha will try his best to juke. Roll forward from Fade. Controls there, and that's going to be looking to try and take more from the base of VP.
This is a good window for them to actually try to force the buyback of the Tide.
Gets the second adaptive strike on that TP.
Just there, perfect timing to commit with the ultimate. He wants to make sure it's going to be there and he doesn't misuse it. It's top lane though. No one heads in, trying to start some sort of a fight off. He pops the BKB. He has got teammates nearby. Let's see if they can turn. Here comes the backup. Sentry, the Serpent Ward's down. But still, there's a little split up here on VP. Pasha has got the urn upon him, so he cannot get a blink in. DY getting focused by Ramses. He's pushing the Oracle away. They've got the lockdown onto Fade. Nice Fade trying to escape. Swap back to there from the Venge, getting Fade into a better position. And now Ori moving in with the Exorcism. He's ready to try and turn. Another swap, bringing no one back towards Fade and towards DY. They'll root him down with the control. That's going to be no one dead. Roll forward as well onto Pasha. Pasha kicked up and away. Paparazzi waveforms in. There's two dead on VP. Pasha in a lot of trouble as well. He'll try his best to force away. They'll continue to chase. Another wave of terror on him. They've got the vision. The blast there from Paparazzi.
He must have whiffed it. He just must have whiffed it. Just clicked it randomly.
As now they're into the base. Solo's dead and Solo doesn't have a buyback. He's dead for 60 seconds.
And they kill building so fast with this Venge aura.
This should be at least one set of racks. Possibly even a second as the mid lane is open as well. VICI Gaming. They'll take the bottom, move towards the mid. VP, they're going to have heroes back up, but as you said, there's no Ravage for this defense. There's still no Solo for 50 seconds as VICI Gaming just walking into the base, taking two sets of racks. With all the tiers who's already gone, they could just open up onto the third lane as well. They're just taking everything here from VP. VP, they have to do something. As mid lane, they'll jump forward onto DY. DY, he's able to get the false promise off. He's running away the best he can. He's going to be back up by the rest of his team. They'll try and chase him down, but DY will still pop after the ult ends. Swap there from Yang. Gets Fade up to safety. No one. He's committing with a BKB. He's desperate to find some sort of action and will get the kill there. Ramses onto Fade. Onto Yang, sorry. So they do get at least two out about it. Now Fade, see if he can find a catch on one of the cores. Gets the silence Ramses, no one on the high ground, ready to turn. Looks to move into Fade. Fade will be set up into the air. Paparazzi forces the BKB out of no one. Can they actually kill Fade up? Fade's able to roll away. Pasha goes for the Ravage, but Ori's already got the BKB out into the middle of the fight. They go Serpent Wards drop down. There'll be a buyback from the Oracle. Morphling step once. We'll see if they can kill him again. Ori with the BKB will find the kill onto Pasha. Pasha buying back immediately on this Tide. Ori, the BKB's worn off. In the midst of the fight, Ramses has been silenced, but he's still at full health. Paparazzi turns into the Morphling into the PL. Chases down the Shadow Shaman. Now looks towards Ramses. Ramses doppelgangers away, but they surround him. They kill off the PL. Double kill for Ori. VICI Gaming taking the fight there despite VP using their lead.
Another exorcism because they had that refresher shard too. So immediately up onto that high ground, the Hex.
As well onto Ramses. Ramses will be defensively disrupted by Solo. They'll turn with the Demonic Purge onto Fade. Fade getting chased down. That's the Earth Spirit gone. They'll get one of the kills. Now they move towards Paparazzi. Paparazzi pops the BKB. He tries to dead. He's fully pretty low. He's got the backup for the false promise. He'll be kept alive, able to wave form down outside of the base. VP, they'll try and poke at them a little bit more. They'll get the Spirit Lance and the PL Army out onto Yang. Paparazzi will, of course, survive after the false promise ends. Ori still with timing left on the exorcism. Will turn the Rod of Atos, locking down Ramses, but they're still a little bit careful about how they go back in VICI Gaming. And VP, they still want to pounce back. They'll chase forward onto Ori. Fade tries to turn back with the slow and the silence, but they're on top of the DP. Yang's there with the swap out, though, keeping the DP safe. They'll lose Yang. Ori's got to try and get out of here. VP, they're hunting. He will go for the TP. Ori, have they got anywhere to catch it? They have! Roger gets the shackles off in time. They'll catch out the Death Prophet. Ori's going to die as well.
Now for VP.
Pasha's got the Ravage available. There's the swap in. They're going to go straight in away. Pasha pots the Ravage, but the BKB's already out from Ori and Paparazzi. Pasha will head up to the high ground. Roger will go for the lockdown with the shackles. Ori's BKB's about to wear off. Ramses getting to the back lines. They managed to pick off the Oracle. Roger gets rooted though. Ori's getting focused. Ramses, he's killing off the Death Prophet. They'll take down Ori. Now we'll turn toward Paparazzi. Ramses getting the doppelganger off, keeping himself safe and alive. Paparazzi, low mana. Yang, he's the easier kill. They've got the illusions upon him. They'll get the stun off onto Ramses. Ramses got doppelganger again. Dodges the waveform. Turns around. The Hex is there. The shackles as well. They're looking at Paparazzi. Paparazzi down the mana. Now a doppelganger. Ramses continuing to jump and chase down Paparazzi, but now he's been hexed. Tries to get up to the high ground, but the Rod of Atos, they've caught out the PL. He's dead without buyback. GG is called. And VICI Gaming will close up. On top, see if Yang's able to pick it up in time. Ramses won't be able to find it. It's VICI Gaming. They'll get themselves 3 at the bounty runes. Nice 3-man route there. VP will try and turn with the shackles though onto Fade. Fade, he'll pop the Fairy Fire, but he's going to be the first to fall. As VP will get first, but Ramses, he didn't skill the blink, of course. He skilled the mana break, so he will have no escape. They'll get a kill.
Already. He's getting gone on down bottom, and he's probably just going to go down here. Has the little bit of extra heal coming out.
They're going to hunt him. They are going to find him. And with the body block there from Paparazzi, Pasha cannot escape. VICI Gaming, they'll get that.
Razor just seems to always, he just dominates like everybody.
Lane again. Pasha is getting blocked off. Solo will come in, but he's only level 1. Only has some poison to throw back, so no
already
way.
Over for them. Doom TP back bottom after he died, and now he died again. Now he has to walk all the way bottom back. I think he's just gonna go jungle from this point.
Top lane, they will be able to have a bit of a setup here with the shackles. If they'll look towards Yang, Yang should fall here as Roger will right-click him down. Elsewhere on the map, they'll lose.
Yeah, you're a carry player. I just feel bad for me as a support player.
You know, it's like, the support just runs into me and gives me some gold.
Ramses, he's trying to fight them here. He does have Pasha and no one by his side. False Promise was used to keep himself safe on the Oracle DY. Now they'll look to try and continue the chase. So they're onto Pasha. Pasha turns.
Gets the Doom.
Does get the Doom onto the Weaver. No one's trying to chase down Paparazzi, but Paparazzi's got DY and Yang by his side. Ramses jumps forward. They vacuum the wall. Catches the 2 of them. VICI Gaming trying to turn, but Yang slammed down by the Infernal Blade. They'll lose the Darkseer. Paparazzi's the Doom will now end, so he's fine. He could possibly turn around in this fight. He'll head forward with the Shikuchi. Get the bugs out onto No One and Roger. Roger being focused by Ori's Tempest double. They'll turn back towards No One. The Mana Void is used though. VP, they've killed off 3. They'll look towards Paparazzi. Paparazzi gets the Shikuchi off. Will keep himself alive, but VP out to find a few kills. Fade's been spotted out by the sentry. Will get the Magnetize off. Is there any way Paparazzi can clean up some of these kills? He's the only one left alive. Solo's ticking down low to the urn, and Magnetize will die to at least take the tier 3 tower, and they will get it.
Yeah, immediately back away afterwards. They know Ramses is going to cut that wave.
Actually TP out from Ori. VP, they could try and get a catch off his Solo. He'll go with the disruption. Ramsey jumps in onto DY. DY full over the false promise on himself. DY will stay alive. There's the Mana Void. They're bringing them down low. They're bursting the edges out of Paparazzi. They will kill off Yang as the shackles hold down another. They've lost the Oracle. The Doom's down on Paparazzi. They'll chase him out. Paparazzi in trouble as well. VP, they'll get the Aegis and they'll kill 3.
Bounties.
Roger. He's going to find the opening Hex there with that Glimmer Cape initiation. Jump forward from Ramsey. They do get the save there onto Paparazzi. The vacuum wall actually down onto the 3 of them. They'll focus down Roger first, but no one's in the midst of it all with the BKB pop committing. The bounty runes are there. Who's going to be able to grab them? No one falling low. Yang trying to run away. They're on top of Ramses. Ramses, though, he's still so tanky on this anti-mage. He'll be silenced, but he's able to turn, start hitting into the 2 of them. They've got the follow-ons. Have they got the damage? No. He's able to blink away. VP, they have lost 2 so far. Can they catch Ramses? The stun's going to be off the mark from Fade, and Ramses is able to TP back up to the high ground.
For that AM
See, they're going to come in. Ramses, who's he going to commit for? He's going to jump in and try to look towards Ori. Straight on top of the Arc One. He's going to pop the BKB as well. Trying to get Ori down low. The Doom's there as well. Pasha finds the correct target. The false promise will give some momentarily safety for this Arc Warden, but he's surely still going to pop after. Have they got the heal to outdo the damage? They have not. They've lost the Arc Warden. VICI Gaming still trying to fight though without Ori's presence. They'll go forward onto Pasha. Fade has the control. Pasha surely will still fall. Paparazzi's hunting for him, and they do find him. They'll get the 1-for-1. Both teams losing a core. Paparazzi using that BKB to try and get out of there. They have found Solo.
Ramses is going back into also.
They'll get a couple of kills, and as you say, Ramses himself as well. Keeping the trade even. Fade will fall as well. 3P found 3. They've found Yang as well. Yang beaten down by the Mana Void. As Ramses, he's just taking the bottom set of racks away from VICI. The range racks go, the melee racks as well will be there. As VP claims to make a play with this Hex, but it's so hard to do so. It's risky as it is to leave the base. Ramsey's there on the sideline. He's going to jump in, immediately popping the BKB, making sure there's no chance for a Hex to return. Paparazzi, he has been doomed. Did get the Shikuchi off, so he's got the movement speed to get away. Back towards mid. Ori's out of mana. The Mana Void comes down. Ori in a lot of trouble. Can he get away? Jump fall from Ramses. They'll kill off the Arc Warden. They'll kill off the Oracle. Spirit dies as well. Ramses just unstoppable on his anti-mage now. Is back in the fountain. They will stay alive on the Weaver, Paparazzi, but the mid lane is getting beaten down. Do they have any creeps coming in? They have got that mid wave pushing forward. The backdoor protection about to be removed. Ori has bought back for this one. It's Ramses, he's in again. Careful. Jumps in straight away looking for Ori. They'll surge him back to safety. They now turn towards Ramses, but Ramses immediately out with a blink. Yang heading in. He's trying to find some sort of a catch. He's looking more, but Roger with the shackles, he'll hold back Yang. Yang's got to be careful. He'll turn. Vacuum on a free. Where's the follow-up? He'll put the mech, but he's been disrupted by Solo. Paparazzi with the BKB. They'll turn to Ramses. Can they kill this anybody? Nothing. The stun is Ramses. He's falling low. Can they kill him? The stun. Fade. They're looking down, but they don't have detection. He's able to blink away. Ramses gets out of there. They will lose no one. They will lose Solo and Roger, but Ramses survives. Gaming will show. VP having the smoke advantage now as they move in from the mid lane. Paparazzi jumps in, he gets the Doom down on the Paparazzi. The BKB, Pasha committing for the Weaver, but they force him up to the high ground. Still, he's ticking down low. Paparazzi is in a lot of trouble. The second Doom's out as well. Yang, he's fallen. Vane's falling very low as well. BKB and roll off. DY is dead. The buyback on Paparazzi. They'll buy back on Yang. They'll buy back on the Oracle, but they've lost Fade. Fade does not have the buyback available. Paparazzi still scooching around in the middle. They've got the Hex down. Ori's in trouble. Ori's dead for 2 minutes.
That's got to be the game. They
As
still
now,
have Paparazzi, but
VP can push on. Ramsey's pushing in on the top lane. Same time, VP shoving in on the middle. There's the first Hex. They'll look to put the wall down. Try for Ramses again. Defensive disruption there. Yang, has he got the second control? They get the root out. He's moving in. Ramses is fine though. Ramses can keep the distance. Get out of there. Paparazzi trying to get the damage out, but already Ramses is far enough away from that high ground. They cannot finish off this anti-mage.
No one is guarding his AM. He's guarding Ramses, throwing the Lincolns on him constantly to make sure he can't get chain hexed.
And no one poking at the melee racks mid. He's going to get them pretty shortly. VP still pushing in as the full lineup. Nobody dead at the moment on VP. Spirit's going to be back in the game, but still a 40-second window without Ori's Arc Warden. Ramses, BKB committed, jump forward from Pasha. BKB comes out from Paparazzi. They'll turn towards Ramses. Ramses pops the Manta. Again, he's easily out of there. They'll get the route towards Pasha, but Pasha pops the BKB. No one moves back towards the range racks. As VP, they're looking to claim the Megas, and they'll get that top set. No one now. BKBs, TP's out. They will manage to catch the Doom out on the escape. Solo as well may not get out of it. Solo will surely fall to the right clicks of this Weaver. They'll get the Shadow Demon. He's actually going to buy back towards the middle. Ramses, he's trying to commit for the kill on Yang. Paparazzi does get the cleanup kill onto Pasha as well. But they've been mega creeped. VICI Gaming gonna have one more shot at this. It's a very, very hard game to swing around now. They need some ideal plays.
They aggressively glyph on the side of VP, so these mega creeps unkillable for a moment.
See Paparazzi trying to lead in and poke towards Pasha. They'll put the BKB out. Pasha is going to get the Doom off straight away onto the Darkseer. The False Promise keeps him safe. They have managed to kill off Pasha. Ramses with the BKB committing for Ori. Jumps in. That's the Arc Warden dead, but Ori does have buyback available. They've lost the Oracle. Roll forward from Fade. He's going to miss the stun. As Ramses, he's killed off 2. No buyback on the Darkseer. Paparazzi dead as well without buyback. VP move towards the Ancient. GG is...
They're still waiting.
2 down bottom. They're actually going to get 3 at the 4 bounty runes. They should get the first blood though. Yang gets a bit of a surprise on the return to his half of the map. Roger, Ramses and Solo there waiting for him. So VICI Gaming, they may get 3 at the 4 bounty runes. keeps the distance, goes towards the neutral camp. He's not going to return to the lane. Bottom lane, Paparazzi in trouble. They're diving in upon him. He's going to turn with the reflection. Does have TP backup. This is going to be a good blood right in front with the Thunder. Paparazzi just turns it around. Ori's in, sets up for the double. He does have the rolling Thunder. The Paparazzi with this Metamorphosis, he's able to get a lot of damage done onto this tier 1 tower. Yang comes in with the wraparound. He's level 6 as well. Has got the promise, but if he feels it's needed, there's the rolling Thunder. He's ruptured. He's bleeding out as no one will try to swashbuckle away, but the right click from Paparazzi.
And they even have this Brewmaster with level 6 at an early time. Even though he got pressured on that top lane, he got good experience. Look at Pasha. Pasha's level 4.
These dives. Ramses and Pasha, they're diving for DY. TPs are coming in short. They'll get DY, but Fade and Ori are here. Fade and Ori can certainly look to try and get at least one of these, you'd imagine. There's a promise split as well from Yang. They're probably going to get both of them. The shackles are out onto Ramses. They'll turn their attention towards the Darks here as well. Pasha trying to get away, but he's set up in the air. Ball back down. Diving unnecessarily on that bottom tower will cost them 2 lives. Would be the big catch, but Ramses is really trying to back away. Ori finds the vision for the rupture. Ramses, he's got to be careful. Gets himself away. The blood right actually committing with the ult as we'll try and turn with the battle chance. TP's come in. No one goes forward with the rolling Thunder, but Yang, he's already got the primal split off. His Ramses will die. See if they can find more. They roll back and do manage to crush the Shadow Shaman with that Thunder, but VP, they'll surely lose more as Roger gets swapped back. Magic Missile holds him in place. Roger, he's in a lot of trouble. The blood right's down upon no one, and Pasha bursted down low. That's going to be the Darkseer going down. The Static Storm is there on top of Ori. Ori trying to heal himself back up with the Thunder. Paparazzi keeps Ori alive, so Ori can continue to try and chase for more. Another blood right down, and will be out of harm's way as Solo can glimpse Ori back. So Solo, see down bottom, primal split, popped by Yang. He's going to be there with the setup, throwing Ramses up into the air. He's going to be able to bring him down into the blood right. Silenced up, rupture as well to make sure there's no way that Ramses can run out of this one. As what do you do to stop this Terrorblade? He is...
They actually break the smoke too.
And they're going to find them. They do release themselves from Vendetta as Roger goes in and will be able to burst down DY. Now the turnaround potential is there. They've ruptured no one. Ori, Yang, and Fade trying to move towards no one who's stuck in the pit. Does swashbuckle out of there and will be able to walk himself away. For now, Ori, of course, is very speedy though. They're very low on VP's lineup. Here comes the Bloodseeker. Zooming in, chasing down Pasha into the trees. Pasha will fall.
Oh my, and Solo's low. Solo's being chased by Terrorblade.
He may be able to get more out of this.
He's going after him. Look at poor Solo. He's going to get away.
Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, my God.
He can't get out in time,
Ori. Paparazzi, who was already hitting extremely hard. He's already sitting at 358 damage.
Look at the smoke off. The dust off, sorry, the swap back as well. They'll catch out Solo.
That was only the illusions hitting, and the Disruptor was no more. Adapt to it, and it's like, it's so much easier to find the correct counters now.
Yeah. So now, get the low ground onto the high ground vision. The setup there with the shackles. Serpent Ward's going to be dropped as well onto the kill for Roger. Back as well, Ramses, he's going to be found out by the Panda. They've got the stun to cancel the TP as Ramses trying his best to find farm somewhere, but he's not going to be able to do so safely as VICI Gaming shutting him down every time that he comes.
Very susceptible for actually getting killed by the magic damage for VP.
See mid lane. Try moving on to Yang, but the blood right's down. Or he's going to make sure that they can't chase forward. And Ramses, he just gets silenced, swapped up the high ground. Shackles are there. Ramses is just dead. No one tried to commit with the rolling Thunder, but Ori's got the BKB ready to pop. Chases in. Beats down Solo. Now it's starting to look towards Pasha. Pasha, he's going to die too. It's a double kill for Ori. He's not done yet. Moving towards Sir Roger. They've got detection. GG, well played.
This Tusk so many times just go absolutely crazy in the first 5 minutes, and they've got the Terrorblade combo with it, but now Ori.
They're going to have to chase down with the Frost Shield. And the stun from Roger. Ramses in on top of Ori, blocking him off with the Blade Fury, and that'll be the damage required to get that first.
It's a hidden TP.
There we go, Roger. Leading in with the Frost Shield, has the stun. There's the three of them collapsing underneath the tower, trying to kill off Paparazzi. The magic damage from the Iron Shell is slowly but surely doing it as Paparazzi's blocked off and will fall. VP get the kill, they now turn towards Fade. Fade's got the snowball, but he'll come out. The Iron Shell continues to take him down, pops a Fairy Fire, but VP, they'll get the second, they'll get the 2 kills. Now they turn to DY, the stun's there as well. They'll take 3 out of the top lane. It's Roger. So we'll look for the setup. The Vendetta hit into the stun. They'll send the Hellbear Smasher in Solo as well. With the slow onto Yang with the Iron Shell damage. Yang's falling down very low. The Toss Snowball comes into play. Will save him. They'll head up to Solo, but Solo got the Chain Frost out. They'll pull onto DY, but they've already lost one. They've lost that Lich. Fade with the uppercut will be able to beat down on the Nyx Assassin. The Chain Frost bounces around, but it doesn't kill off anyone, but maybe no one. Can he clean up? He tries to zip in, but the Dragon Tail stun into the Magic Missile. No one zips into his own demise.
That's
able to turn around all these situations.
Yeah, and it's not even like they're waiting for like the DK ult either. He's just moving around without it.
Mid lane, they're going to try for Yang, but again, the snowball saves there. Fade's able to come in and give some safety to Yang. Now the Chain Frost bounces out. Zip forward for Nona, has the drag back with the Vortex to get one, get two. They found two, and they're trying to set up for more. No one zips in, straight in onto DY, dodging off the magic missile. They'll get a third. No one, you can feel it. He's angry, he's mad, and he's ready to play. Getting the back on Ramses. Here's the TP in from the Terrorblade. They'll go for the vacuum onto the two. No one's into the Chain Frost down as well. They get the kill onto DY. Roger's falling low. They've got this Chain Stones though. This DK held in place. Ori's dead. They've killed off the Dragon Knight. It's a big kill for VP. They'll lose Solo and they'll lose Roger. Ramses, he's got to try and get out. Will get swapped back into the magic missile. They're on top of the jug. Ramses, Blade Fury, sides from Pasha getting out. No one. Straight back in. He'll pick up a second. He gets the kill on Paparazzi. VP, they've got the two big calls, but no one. He's out of mana. Magic missile from DY. The snowball fall from Fade. No one needs help. He needs that Pasha. The surge getting no one back to safety. Back
DK getting into that backlines there. They're getting a good wraparound here onto VP.
They are. Here's the initiation. Fade straight in with a punch up on a Pasha. They're looking towards the targets here. Pasha goes for the vacuum of the wall. They've got the Omnisense, the Chain Frost bouncing it onto Fade. Fade will surely fall. VP will get one kill. It's 1-4 at the moment. No one with the track back onto DY. DY finally falls. No one. He's got two kills out of this. Two Bloodstone charges. Solo turns away by Paparazzi. But Roger in with the stun. They're on top of Paparazzi. Can they kill off this Terrorblade? Paparazzi's trying to find a center target. No one's out of mana. Ramses. Blade Fury TP out. He won't escape. They've got the right.
So further zip range, faster speed too. It just makes it feel much more comfortable to play the hero.
And no one straight in. He sees an opportunity. He's immediately onto the touch. The swap will be there, separating the touch. The vacuum! Oh, VP! It's absolutely mother trucking beautiful! The buyback's there for the touch. They only killed the two supports though. They did lose Pasha, and now VICI came in to try to pipe back. They've got the BKB on Ori, and now will wear off though, so they cannot continue to chase. Already. Zip in. They're on top of the DK. They know that he's not got BKB for 5 seconds. They want this kill desperately, and with the stone control, they should have it, and they do. The Sinister Gaze as well. They're controlling up the Primal Split. There's no Primal Split potential. It's still on cooldown as well. Yang's got to be careful. DY getting beat down by no one. It's another kill for the Storm Spirit. Godlike streak down for no one as he'll move in onto Yang. Yang trying to escape Roger. Straight in again with the stun. The Orchid of Malevolence is ready to go again. The vacuum onto two. They're on top of both. The Paparazzi has above the BKB. He's trying to turn to get him to the high ground with the Blade Fury. Ramses is on top of Yang. The Crimson Guard popped by Pasha, keeping no one safe. Pasha will fall though. The snowball control from Fade will bring no one. He's ready to go in first with that BKB. On the high ground, smoke will be dispelled. They know that they're close, but no one straight in. And as well with the Sinister Gate tracking it down. No one pops the BKB. Does get uppercut by the Tusk. Goes up across once more. They're looking towards Yang. Yang gets the Primal Split off. Paparazzi as well. Pops the BKB. Meta as well. They'll turn towards Ramses. Ramses Blade Furies as well. Down towards the river. They're on top of Roger. Roger will fall. They'll get the support kill.
He's under the low HP hero.
Yeah.
Now no one. Oh my goodness. Did you see that zip?
Actually perfect zip.
Absolutely perfect. No one on his Storm Spirit giving us the performance. Let these racks go. As VP, 33 minutes in, 9k lead. They'll take the middle set of racks away from VICI. The focus is there. Ori inside the pit. There's an arcane rune grabbed by Paparazzi. Already on the side. They'll get the silence onto the Bruise. Safety play will be there with the snowball. Jump forward from Ori, committed with the BKB. They roll across the two of them to be able to bring down the Lich. Lich will buy back immediately. Ramses in the center of the fight gets the Omni Slash off onto Paparazzi. The wall being dropped down as well. No one's in back up to the high ground. They've gotten them pretty low. Swap back onto Ramses. He's getting back up to safety with that Blade Fury. The Chain Frost Roger with the stun. The Ziz. They've killed Paparazzi. They'll turn towards Ori. Ori stunned up. Held in place. Ramses gets the double kill. The Sinister Gaze from Solo. Drags back another. Fade will die as well. As VP,
they have nothing.
They actually don't have anything to try to defend this. VP's going to back up and give him a little bit of respect anyway, though.
You've got to be careful. No one's got full mana. He's going to zip straight in. Silence onto Yang with the Orchid and Malevolence. They're dragging with the Vortex. He's going to try and commit. The vacuum onto the three. The defensive snowball play will come in, but it's not going to be enough, surely. They get the uppercut punch onto no one. No one's still got mana to play with. He zips down, but he's still got half mana. He's still good to go. Another buyback comes out from VICI Gaming. DY.
It's so easy.
They're going for the
walk
Roshan.
in the park, you know. Let's do it again. We don't have to take any risk.
No one's in. There's going to be a bash from Roshan onto Paparazzi. The vacuum wall. The stun. He's got three off. The Snowball safe will be there onto all of them. Paparazzi's up to the high ground. It'll be swapped out. Ramses now turns towards the BKB out from Ori. The Chain Frost is going to be thrown away. Ramses, Blade Fury, and the Cruiser Guard from Pasha getting them up to the high ground. Sit back in onto DY. No one gets the kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. Yang put the primal split, but he's got to run out of there. The up panel, the wind panel falling low. Paparazzi is looking for a stun to target. Pots the BKB. He'll get the stun off. Back up to full. But Ramses in with the Omni Slash. Another Snowball save comes in. They'll roll up to the high ground, but no one. Still Vortex dragging Paparazzi in. Paparazzi dead. Ori's dead as well. GG's.
The Morphling, how much he can like balance the CS different on these two heroes.
The animation also do so like really slow. Morphling has like, god tier animation. Solo in some trouble here.
Let's get sprouted up. Got a lot of right click to beat down upon him with the Wave of Terror. Another magic missile will be there. Out onto the Undying, blocked up by the Treants who get the decay off. But Solo will fall. They have the right click to do so. Trying his best to block him off. He's doing a good job so far. Keeping him held in place. Talk about held in place. Mid lane, Roger will be there with a wraparound, but in fact, no one has got the damage to bring down Ori. He has. We'll take down Ori before Ori's able to turn. Still back up top. These body blocks with the walls. Shackles down. It's a lot of damage being stolen though, so they have to be careful. They cannot stand near this Razor when he has 168 right click stolen. Same time, Fade able to nuke down no one.
Oh my god.
The right clicks there from Paparazzi as he was able to get pretty much that fully built up static thing. And the fact that no one, he must have been hanging around mid. Fate was able to come in with a pure. See if they can catch Elise Yang. As they will find him in the trees, he's able to go for the Sprout to block them off though, and that's going to allow him to TP away. VP though, they're going to try and chase down Paparazzi, the bigger kill. They're in with Ramses, he'll get the center on top of the Razor. DY goes for the swap to the side, but that's actually swapped him into the Serpent Wards. False Promise comes out from Fade, keeping Paparazzi alive, and now VP, they have to back away. The Stonegaze affects Roger, they'll lose the Shaman. Yang TP's into the front line. He got the Sprout off onto Solo, they'll turn with the strike onto Yang. They do get the kill with no one punching back. He'll turn his Venge, trying to get a magic missile out, but VP, they've already lost 3. Pasha and no one, the only 2 left alive. They're trying their best to turn, find kills. Back into the Venge. They have magic missile out onto the Medusa. Can they finish off the kill though? They're diving a little too far underneath the towers. VICI Game can turn. DY with the swap back onto no one. He's the last one left alive on VP, but he's going to go down as well. VICI Gaming get off.
Like they can't harass them while they do Roche, so looks like they waited the trance and go back in again.
So they got the Treants and the Medallion got delivered.
Yeah, so they don't get like chipped away like in Roche, but sometimes you just lose the fight because you lost too much HP on Roshan actually.
I'm not getting this one for free. Aegis picked up by Paparazzi, already straight in the river. They get the stun out to Pasha, chasing him down. Swap back on the Doom. Pasha's dead and gone. No one turns into the Razor, but he gets swapped in. He's got to be careful. Waveforms up to the high ground. Serpent Wards have been dropped. They'll trap a board for now. DY and Paparazzi getting low with a false promise from Faye. Keeps Paparazzi safe and good to continue to fight. They do lose the Venge, but Paparazzi, he's diving in, chasing for more. Gets the kill on Roger. There's a TP in from Yang. No one holds the back. Turns back into the Razor. Starts to steal the damage back from Paparazzi, but Paparazzi, he chases in, kills off Ramses. The Fortune's is going to fly through onto no one. They'll continue to follow in onto this Morphling. No one will be able to get back to the high ground. But look at this tier 3 going down in a moment. A matter of seconds. They're onto the racks here, this 20-minute mark.
Look at that. Both heroes instantly out of mana. The Lycan as well as the Undying just get hit by that snake and they can't actually walk up to fight this Rax.
This melee Rax is gone. 20 minutes in. VICI Gaming not quite available. It's still on cooldown, I believe. As they pop the shapeshift, it will start to charge in. Solo gets swapped in immediately. Magic missile down. The Serpent Wards are there, but Ramses is just dying so quickly. He has to run up to the high ground. They've lost the Shaman. The Stonegaze from Ori means that they have to back off VP with the Crimson Guard as well. VICI Gaming, they're going to do it. GG is called VICI Gaming. They've taken game 5.